think the thing with Batman is there's so many different versions of him, isn't there? You could have that 1960s Adam West, which is quite camp and fun, but then you've also got your sort of Frank Miller Dark Knight Returns version of Batman from the mid 80s. I think they certainly, with the Christian Bale movies, made it a little bit darker. So I think there's probably room for it, and maybe it'll counterbalance some of the light-heartedness of all the Marvel movies lived lately. So I'm quite looking forward to a darker take on it. The character can be quite vicious and dark in many of his incarnations, so not a bad thing.
So for me, the most interesting thing about any new Batman release is the villains, Joker and Riddler and Catwoman. As you can see, we've got some Jokers here and some Catwoman. It was Frank Gorshin played the Riddler in the 60s TV series, and I know Jim Carrey had a go in the early 90s, but we're very interested to see what Paul Dano makes of the character in the new film. That's what I'm most looking forward to, and that's why I'll be there to see it.
Excited about the new Batman. I think given the previous efforts of DC in recent years with Batman, this new rebrand looks a lot cooler with Robert Pattinson. So we've got some new t-shirts in which look pretty cool, and we're all excited to get lots of new customers hopefully.
Seeing these things being made into films. I mean, growing up back in when I was a kid reading these, you would never imagine that you'd see these things on screen. I mean, the only comic book stuff you saw was the 60s Batman and some really poor attempts of Marvel to do some TV stuff. So seeing this brought to life now and seeing it go to a wider audience is amazing. I mean, people know who Thanos is. It's incredible we live in a world where people can tell you what an Infinity Gauntlet is. So yeah, there's room for comics, there's room for TV, there's room for films, all of it. I think it's brilliant. It's great to see more of it.